Hello race fans and welcome to the Michigan International Raceway here in the Irish Hills of Michigan. We are getting ready for the Pure Michigan 400 that's going to be set to be taking place here. We've got 50 laps around this 2-mile D-shaped cookie-cutter racetrack. 50 laps broken down into 3 stages of 15, 15, and 1, 2. Jovan Anderson has himself a pole position. He's starting first. That's his spot in the Busch Clash of season 14. Alongside of him, William Brock in the 47, who got himself a win at Atlanta. Dylan Poteet, highest qualifying spot he's had so far this season. Third place alongside fellow Ford, James Walls. That's right. Not only is this track a big time for these drivers, but it's also big time for the manufacturers, as most of the manufacturing plants are located in Detroit, Michigan. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the point standings right now that I can see after Atlanta. Let me make this a little bit bigger so I can read it for you guys. There we go. Madeline Crenshaw in the number 7 has taken over the regular season point standings. She's 15 points ahead of Jessica Shelton, 18 points ahead of Anthony McCurry, 25 ahead of Charles Buxton, 38 ahead of James Moore, and 44 ahead of both Henry Sanford and Bobby Frazier. Jonathan Zerline is 8th in points. Colin Cropley has moved up into the top 10. He's 9th, and Cole Baker, minus 3 spots, back in the 10th position. That's regular season points. Now let me go ahead and pull up the playoff points. We've got Anthony McCurry, Jonathan Zerline, Trey Wright, Bobby Frazier, Roberto Crown Jr., and Laura Chung, who has just moved into the top 25 in regular season points. Those 6 cars are guaranteed a playoff spot right now. If they can stay inside the top 25 in points, then the rest of the playoff field comprises of Madeline Crenshaw, Jessica Shelton, Charles Buxton, James Moore, Henry Sanford, Colin Cropley, Cole Baker, Christina Bell, Benjamin Miles, and Zach Fitzwater. No, we can't forget a couple like William Brock, who got his win last week at Atlanta. He's outside the top 25, but should he and I believe it's Allie Rain, the other one, get back into the top 25 in points, they will also be guaranteed a spot. Now, without further ado, we're going to go trackside, get the opening ceremonies underway, and get this race going.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, land of the free, and the home of the brave, America, America.
Race fans, it is time for those most famous words in motorsports. Here to give the command, please welcome retired University of Michigan hockey coach Red Berenson.
Drivers, start your engines.
Fire now, when you're ready. Fired up.
Engines fired here at Michigan International Raceway, getting ready for the 50 laps of racing. The starting grid coming across your screen as we speak here, and this is going to be a very interesting race. I can't wait to see how this rules package is on top of how these cars and these drivers handle their racing. Jovan Anderson on the pole, the 47. William Brock, winner last week, outside front row. Yes, you probably noticed the camera angle did change. Well, you know what? Why not, right? It's my damn broadcast. I could drastically change the cameras if I want to. As these drivers come off the racetrack, or off pit road onto the racetrack here. See who's going to be the next person to etch their name in the winners column this season, or will we have our first repeat winner? I have no idea. Down the back straightaway they go. Pace speed 65 miles per hour. About the average speed you run on a highway. These drivers are getting ready. Through turns number 3 and 4. Jovan Anderson bringing him down side by side with the 47. Gen 7 cars getting ready to take the green flag. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Michigan. Look at these cars already settle out to 3 wide. All 38 cars have made it to the green flag. Dylan Poteet fighting against the 47 to try to get by. We'll see how these cars handle coming off of turn number 2. 3 wide in the back. Jovan Anderson comes up to block the 47. We'll see what kind of a run these cars can get down through turns 3 and 4. It's going to be Dylan Poteet that's going to clear the 47 off of turn number 4 to get the lead. 15, 15, and 20 are the stages here today. Here comes Benjamin Miles. Oh, we got a couple of cars scraping the outside wall back there. The 16 car is still in the wall back here, and he's going to drop a bunch of positions as these cars try to fight all over. Get around. Ooh, the 15 and the 8 car almost had a bit of a predicament there. Through these corners, it's going to be Jovan Anderson going to get the lead. Now the pack a little spread out after incidents like that. Benjamin Miles cruising along in second. Madeline Crenshaw going to go underneath the 34 for the third position here. 34 fighting back on the outside lane. We'll see if these cars can get caught back up here. This is a 2-mile oval track, so the Budweiser All-Pro Series officials have decided to throw yellow flags at each stage break. Well, actually, that would depend. We'll see how well or what's going to happen here. Because at least until we get the first round of pit stops, you have no idea how these pit stops are going to go. Madeline Crenshaw going to try to clear the 4 car for third place, and it has happened. The front 2 beginning to pull away just a little bit. Meanwhile, back here, Roberto Crown Jr. has heavy damage on both sides. Trent Dunham back here as well. Charles Buxton, who started pretty good, is now in the back. The 19 of Colin Cropley has some side damage from scraping the wall. And the rest of these cars are just kind of fighting to get to stay in this main pack here. Back up Dylan Poteet now. Might be losing a spot up here. Comes Qualls, going to try to go underneath the 21 car of Gunther, but Gunther's going to clear him on the outside. Top three now single file as they come through with 10 laps left in stage number 1. Ooh, look at this. Battle to the inside. Here comes Benjamin Miles in the 45. He's trying to get... Ow. Sorry, I just hit my knee on my desk. He's trying to get the run. Look at Madeline Crenshaw going to go with them in the 7 back there. Crenshaw going to try to get the 45 drafting help around the 9 car. We'll see what happens. Look at how bunched up these cars are now. We have a whole inside lane row. Now the 42 going to try to make it 3 wide, putting Crenshaw in the middle, and it's going to be Miles that leads that lap. Oh, I think the 9 car might have just gently scraped the wall a little bit back there. We'll have to see if that's going to hurt Joven's momentum. Car is trying to get single file in the back there. Meanwhile, the battle is still on. Qualls back over here. The 41 back over here as well. We'll see what happens. The decision on throwing cautions has not quite been established yet. We do not know for sure if it is going to happen. And by that, I mean I honestly have not made up my mind on whether or not I want to do that yet. We'll see what happens. Guys, I've got to watch out. I guess scraping the wall up here might be a thing. These cars are just getting a little too high, trying to arc their cars into the corner. Now, Bobby Fraser, our Bristol Dirt winner, going to take the lead here. He's got Nick Gunther. Gunther, I believe, got his only win in the Budweiser All Pro Series came in Finion. That's right. Oh, look at the 3 wide. James Qualls on the inside is going to take the lead. James Qualls trying to get not only a stage win, but he's really on today. He's trying to get that 34 in victory lane. Now here comes the 41 behind him here. This is Jonathan Zorline, Madeline Crenshaw behind him, and Fitzwater behind them. Now Fitzwater going to try to make it 3 wide. The 7 going to try to get up to the outside lane, maybe get some momentum off the 45, and we'll see what happens. Poteet has caught back up to this pack here, but look at this racing. 3 wide. These guys better calm down a little bit. Now here comes the 41 with the momentum. The top 4 are all 4s in this race. Here comes the 41 to the inside. The 34 trying to get the run off the outside lane. The 41 able to clear. Car on pit road. I think that is the one of Trent Dunham, who might be just coming off of pit road. No, the 1 car is just on pit road making an unscheduled pit stop. Here comes the 16 down as well. Maybe that is a normal pit stop. Here comes Dylan Young in the 2 car, going to try to take the lead here. He's got to get the side draft. He goes up to try to side draft the 41. Now Qualls gets a nice arc into the corner. We'll see what happens here. Dylan Young still with the race lead. Car is still on pit road. That's still the 16 car. Oh, I think the 7, Crenshaw, might have just kind of tagged the wall a little bit there. Look at Laura Chung up here. Seth Cole making his way up into the top 10. But right now, the field is being led by Dylan Young in the number 2. They're coming up on the slower car of Trent Dunham, who is admittedly off the pace a little bit. We'll see what happens. The Dylan's going to come down in front of the 34. Dylan's going to lose a little bit of momentum there. The 34 is going to have to bail out of it. Jovan Anderson trying to come back up here. Qualls really wants this stage win. He was right on the back bumper of Dylan Young, but had to back off of it. Some of these cars slowing down a bit back here. Down through the corner. Look at Joven get a good run off the corner. Had to kind of bail out of the throttle a little bit there. It's all about how you get the runs. 2 laps left in stage number 1 here at Michigan. And you know what? The Budweiser All-Pro Series officials, aka me, have decided to not throw yellow flags at the end of each stages. So this is going to be a good fight for... This is going to be a good fight for the top 10. Qualls moves to the inside of DeYoung. To the inside, can Qualls carry the momentum? No, he had to bail out of it. Oh, we've got pit stops happening here. We've got some pit stops happening. A lot of cars coming down pit road with a lap left in the stage. That's going to give the stage, or right now the lead to the 41. And we'll see if these cars come down on pit road. There's not 10 cars did not stay out. We'll see if they come down this time. Now I'm glad I'm not throwing a yellow flag because this would mess up so many people. The 41's probably going to come down pit road this time. Here he comes. The 1 car will not, but everybody else is a lap, or everybody else is quite not really on the lead lap. So we'll see what happens. The 41 looks like he's going to cross the line. So the 41 car wins the stage. And we'll see where everybody else comes across. See how the other camera angles. Let's see where we got here. Alright, we can kind of keep an eye on this right here. We'll see as the rest of the cars come across. There went the 1. As here comes the cars now coming across the line, and I believe that's it. That is it. The 41 car wins the stage. We're going to take a quick commercial break as you see the stage results happen on screen right here, and we'll be right back with more racing. Welcome back to the Michigan International Speedway as we are under caution for the first time here today. I'm not entirely sure what brought out the caution. I believe it is the, I believe it might be debris. Caution flag for the first time today. Dylan Young takes it. We have 1 car on pit road, and I'm not sure entirely who that what car that was on pit road there. Could that be the 43 maybe? Nope. Is it the 42? Who's on pit road? Dang it. Oh, it was William Brock. William Brock was on pit road, where I think these cars might be coming back down pit road this time by, as they have caught the pace car. Single file out here now for some of these drivers. Trent Dunham got his lap back. And are we seeing it? We are seeing these cars come down pit road, except for the 2 lapped cars. Alright, we're going to keep an eye on this. Looks like 1 other car is staying out as well. I believe that is the 47. It is. I believe is the 47 1 lap down. Let's see. Yep, the 47 is officially the only car on the lead lap at the moment. We'll see what happens, how cars come out of pit road. It looks like first out of pit road is going to be James Qualls. Oh, we have an incident back here. The 45 and the 41 getting together back there. Dylan Pote taking a long pit stop here. He's going to come out now in front of the 78, who has to check up for him. Qualls going to be the leader coming out of pit road here. Let's go ahead and fast forward and accelerate to the restart here. Caution lights are still on. Looks like the 15 and the 16 car came down pit road, so they're not going to be, well, they're going to be on the inside, that's for sure. So they're going to have a little less than 10 laps to go on this restart here. Pace car lights are off. Here we go. Oh, I think Madeline Crenshaw had a very bad pit stop. I just noticed that she is actually towards the rear of the field here. So this is going to be an interesting restart. As the lap cars are back here. Or never mind, they're up to the front here. The 3 cars right there. 16 car with no rear bumper. So he's going to be slow. Hopefully out of the way. Your top 10 rundown after pit stops are James Qualls, Bobby Frazier, the 4 of Zachary Fitzwater. Let me make sure I had that right. The 2 of Dylan Young. Nathan Ormond in the 23. The 99 of Charles Sanford, who, mind you, started dead last in this race. Sam Matt Oskin, Jovan Anderson. The 38 of Trey Wright. And the 41 of Jonathan Zorline. As we are getting ready for the restart here at Michigan. 3 lapped cars. Gonna have to wait and see if they are gonna be up to speed. Pace car ducks off. We are getting ready for the restart. It restarts on the strong car, James Qualls. And right, green flag is back out. We're back underway. The 47 is actually up to speed. I don't know if the 15 is, and we'll see if the 16 car is as well. 3 wide in the back here. Going to keep an eye on some of these lap cars, holding up the bottom lines. Here, it could allow some of these cars to get away. The 47 fighting to get his lap back. Back up at the front, lead change. Bobby Frazier goes to the lead. The last 7 laps of this stage. Seven or 8 laps. I should say 8 laps. Probably 8 laps. Yeah, last 8 laps of the stage. Oh, somebody hit the wall pretty hard back there. I'm not sure who it was. Might have been Seth Cole. I don't know for sure, but he is losing a lot of ground. Really, somebody really clobbered the wall back there. The 42 pulling away a little bit from the 2 of Dylan Young, who just got to 2nd place. Charles Sanford back there. Remember, Bobby Frazier's win at Bristol Dirt was really a very odd one where he actually got the victory on pit road under caution. So far, it seems like only Dylan Young seems to be his competition. And we'll see if Dylan Young can get there. As these cars behind him go single file, they might be able to kind of reel him in. Look at who's up here. We've got James Moore up here. We've got Charlie Buxton, RJ Bishop, and others up here. Qualls really falling back right now. Oh, Cody Lamas is in the wall now. These cars have got to be careful. It's possible to get into the wall here. Qualls falls back a little bit. We'll see if he can reel him back in, but up front still just the 42 and the 2. Five laps to go in stage number 2. As you can see, just barely in the same camera angle. Somebody else just hit the wall back there. That might have been the 47. 17 really had to back out of the throttle there. Walls and others up here. The 4 and the 11 trying to get up to this, trying to draft up to the leaders. We're hearing Dylan Young reporting that it's a little difficult to pass because you can catch back up to the person in front of you, but then you just hit like a wall of air and it kills your momentum. Anthony McCurry now moves up into the 5th position. See Dylan Young trying to catch the back of him. Will Dylan Young be able to get to him before the end of the stage? He's got Fitzwater and Samet Ozkin behind him to help. Plus, the pit window for these cars is about 14 to 15 laps. And with us having a caution a few laps into stage number 2, that's going to throw out everything as well. We'll make this a very interesting, hopefully, fuel race. 2 laps to go in stage number 2. Here comes the 2. All the cars behind him, single file now. It's kind of about what we would see at like a Daytona Talladega kind of when they get single file like that. We'll see if Dylan Young has the momentum to pull out. He's peeking. He's thinking about it. We'll see if he can make the move. He's right on the back bumper of the 42. He's probably going to have to back out and try to make a run at him again. Out of turn number 4, Dylan Young going to try to make a move for the stage win. This is the last lap in stage number 2. Couple of double wide behind him. Here comes the 4 car going to dive to the inside. That's going to kill Dylan Young's momentum. 4 car said, if you're not going to make a move, then I'm going to do it for you. But he can't get past the 2, and that's going to kill the momentum that was had by the 4. So here we go. Coming out of turn number 4 to the line, it's going to be the 42 winning stage number 2. And all the cars have crossed the line. Oops. So now that your stage results are being shown to you right now, we're going to take another quick commercial break and be right back with the final 20 laps of this race. We are back here at the Michigan International Speedway for the last 20 laps here. I wonder when the fuel window is going to open for these cars, because it will 100% be an interesting factor coming towards the end of this race. As here could James Qualls making it 3 wide again, with Jovan Anderson and Christina Bell. No one coming to pit road yet. Actually, I lied. I think that was the 10 of Jessica Shelton coming down pit road. Somebody else came down pit road with her. Not entirely sure who that was. That is Trent Dunham, who was also on the lead lap. So Trent Dunham comes down pit road this time. It's like the 42 car is coming down pit road this time, our leader. A couple cars behind him coming down as well. The 4 car and the 2 car stay out this time. So we'll see how everything plays out. And look, as I believe these leaders are coming down pit road this time. All except Trey Wright. Trey Wright stays out an extra lap. So Trey Wright should get this lap led with about 16 laps to go, which is right at the fuel window. I heard a spin. We have a spin on the racetrack. Caution is out. Oh no, this could trap everybody a lap down. This could trap just about this is going to change the field right here. The 38 car caution flag is waving for a spin involving the 18 coming out of pit road. This is going to change up everything. 38 officially takes the caution flag. We'll see where he comes out. He'll be the only one to come down pit road, and we're going to have to see what happens. This, like I've said before, is going to change everything. Looks like the 66 and the 17 are going to get trapped behind the pace car maybe, or at least just the 66. Nope, the 17 as well. We'll see what happens. Matthew Rodriguez, I don't know what you're doing. Whoa, the 47 car is flying by. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what happens here. I'm not sure what's happening with the 66 car. 38's out of gas. I think the 38 has run out of gas. That could be a whole problem. Bunch of stuff happening in here. We got a massive accident. The 45 of Benjamin Miles and others. Shelton coming back down pit road. I'm not sure what's happening here. Let's go figure out what's going on. Alright, well, this is what happens to bring out the caution flag. The 18 of Jose Mills goes to come off pit road. He's getting up to speed. Suddenly slams on the brakes. 77 of Bell didn't even notice what happened. Turns the 18 car up onto the racing surface. Now, at this point, there's no caution, as he's going to try to get it righted. And here comes a couple of cars at a faster rate of speed going to come by. And that's what triggers the caution flag right there, Jessica Shelton. Now, with everything so kerfuffled and going on, I have no idea what's happening. We're going to go, and once everything gets settled out, we're going to get a restart. Okay, we've settled it out. It took a couple of extra laps, so we're going to have a restart under 10 laps to go. But this is how it looks. The only car out of this race is Nick Gunther. Couple of cars, 1 lap down, but they are trapped, hopefully, at the tail end of this field. Here's your rundown as we're coming to the green flag. Zachary Fitzwater is the race leader. Dylan Young, second. Jovan Anderson, third. James Qualls, fourth. Jonathan Zorline in fifth. Stephen Colin in sixth. Seventh is Trey Wright. Eighth is the 17 of James Moore. Charles Buxton's a lap down. Cole Baker, ninth. And William Brock in 10th. Couple of lap cars in between them, the 16 and the 15. I thought they were at the tail end, but unfortunately they are not. We're going to get this restart with 7 laps to go. Here we go, coming down to get the restart here with 7 laps to go. Can Fitzwater win? Green flag back out. Look at the 4 car going to go to the inside. The 2 car thought he was going to go to the inside, but then instead he chose the outside lane. Here comes Jovan Anderson trying to get the same results here. 3 wide, the 2 car is going to try it on the outside. Look at the run he's getting, but here comes the 9 to the inside. Our pole sitter, Jovan Anderson, looking for his first win of the season. So is the actually the top 3 right here are looking for their first wins of the season. Through 3 and 4, the 4 car is going to get out. The 9 car got a hell of a push. 6 laps to go this time by. The 4 car has some scraped up damage, it looks like. I don't know if that'll hinder him or not. Look at Jovan going to go to the inside. Come up just a little bit, going to break the momentum. And our pole sitter, Jovan Anderson, takes the race lead. RFK Racing back there trying to get up here. Look at the 43 trying to get up here too. Can these cars chase back down that 9 car? That's going to be the big question. We've seen it before. Will they be able to? The 17 car are going to try to run on the inside. The 4 is going to come down to try to break the momentum. 43 on the outside. 5 laps to go. Slow car coming off of pit lane. How will that help? Here comes the 17. That's James Moore looking for his first win. Rookie trying to get his first win coming off. That is the 77 of Christina Bell. Everybody else trying to break line here. Look at the 38 car trying to go underneath his teammate. Now the 77 separates the rest of this pack. Cody Lamas is up here too. Jovan Anderson, 4 laps to go. Can the 17 catch him? Couple cars into the wall, scraping it just a little bit. We've got Chevy, Ford, Chevy now. Even though the 77 is a lap down. Can the 77 help push the 17 up? That's going to be the key question going down the front straightaway right now. Cody Lamas is caught up to the back of the 77. 17 car going to try the inside lane. 9 car giving him plenty of room. $77 going to go up to the outside. Cody Lamas is going to go to the inside. 17 not able to clear the 9 car. But these drivers will clear that 77. Look at this. Look at Cody Lamas trying. He's trying to get up here as well. 2 laps to go. Cody Lamas trying to get up here with his teammate. Cody Lamas, can he get clear of the 17? He needs to if he needs to get a run, and that looks like he will. 17 going to try to fight back on the outside lane. 77 right behind that 48. Off through the corner. Very, very clear. Cody Lamas keeps his foot in the gas. Coming to the white flag. This is it. 1 lap to go here at Michigan. And look at the run that Cody Lamas has on the 9 of Jovan Anderson. Cody Lamas going to side draft his way. Cody Lamas is going to take the lead and block on the outside lane. Oh, he's got lap cars in front of him. Henry Sanford. He's going to go around him on the outside. Going to use him as a pick. Coming out of turn number 4, it is going to be Cody Lamas who's going to get the win at Michigan. A very, very close finish as well. The 11 of Samet Ozkin got up here just in time. Excuse me. But it was Cody Lamas who seizes the victory. Watching the rest of these cars fly by here and going to get the victory. We're going to go watch Cody Lamas do his burnouts and head to victory lane at Michigan, and we'll be right back. And here he is, the winner of the Pure Michigan 400 here. It's Cody Lamas. And he's going to burn it down in that number 48 Ally Chevrolet out of Rick Hendrick Motorsports. Can't believe that. With a couple laps to go, Cody made a heck of a run from where he restarted at to how he got the win. Absolutely amazing for Cody Lamas. Cody Lamas not going to go through the grass and head on over to victory lane where we're going to get the official race results. Cody Lamas celebrating in victory lane with his crew. Absolutely incredible run out of nowhere for Cody on that last restart. Cody Lamas wins. Samet Ozkin, best finish for that young man in second place in his, I believe this is technically his second Budweiser All-Pro Series season. Jovan Anderson, third. Trey Wright, fourth. Seth Cole up to fifth. Bobby Frazier, sixth. James Qualls, seventh. Stephen Colin, eighth. Dylan Young, ninth. And Colin Cropley rounds out the top 10. Then it's James Moore, Zachary Fitzwater, Cole Baker, Charlie Buxton, Laura Chung, Cole Deaver, Madeline Crenshaw, who comes home 17th after what seemed to be a very terrible first pit stop. So good rebound for her in the top 20. Nathan Ormond, William Brock, and Jonathan Zorline round out that top 20. Dylan Poteet, Jessica Shelton, Anthony McCurry, Reggie Fogelman, Matthew Rodriguez, Trent Dunham, Charles Sanford, Henry Sanford, and Allie Rain round out the cars on the lead lap. Then the cars who had to make a pit stop before the end of the race, Christina Bell, Jose Mills, Charles Buxton, Daniel Voiles, Kyle Matthews, Roberto Crown Jr., Benjamin Miles, and RJ Bishop round out the cars that finished off the lead lap. And of course, our one car that retired, Nick Gunther. I'm going to open up the schedule here, put down that Michigan winner is Cody Lamas. Cody Lamas with the victory here at Michigan. Up next is quite a new thing for the Budweiser All-Pro Series, and that is 2 Michigan races back-to-back, Saturday and Sunday, possibly, if I have enough time to do it, which I should, hopefully. Pocono doubleheader. Whatever the results are from the first Pocono race will be inverted for the second Pocono race. That's right. So if you crash out or have a bad race at the first Pocono, you'll start pretty good for the second race. So this is something that real NASCAR tried right as COVID happened, and then they did it, I think, the next year after that. So we're gonna give it a shot here. So once again, I want to throw out a good congratulations to the 48 of Cody Lamas on his victory. He's celebrating with his team in victory lane. And thank everybody for watching. My name is Michael Norman, the official voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series. And I say, until we meet again.